that we are going to launch today. So there are about 6 of them. These are related to cadre creation and then manpower planning, which is post management. Manpower planning is basically all the surrender of posts or creation of posts or redistribution of posts, all those sort of activities which we have totally digitalized. And then book of sanctions, seniority lists, and organizational units and subunits. I'll describe the features of these modules in brief. We'll finish this presentation in about 10 minutes. So let's move on to the next slide, please. Yeah, thank you. So the first and most important one of these modules is cadre creation. So what we have done is that we did not want everybody to enter the same data repeatedly or and make mistakes therein. So what we did was हम लोगों ने इसमें एक cadres related एक master data prepare किया and जो prevalent cadres हैं Indian Railways में उसकी हम लोगों ने जितनी भी categories of cadres available हैं we created a master data for that. And within those cadres, whatever traits are available, for example, let us say technician is a cadre or technical supervisor is a cadre, right? Or all the guested cadres that are there, these are all cadres. But within some cadres, there are traits, like for technician, there can be a technician welder or technician fitter. So all this master data we have created, and all the attributes like hierarchy levels of these cadres or medical classification, or the intake methods like DRQ, PQ, LDC, etc. We have created a master data for that. And now that will lead to standardization of all the aspects. And then we have given provisions to the because otherwise there may have been a lot of confusion. So what we did was कि हम लोगों ने कहा कि कुछ cadres pan India level पे exist करते हैं, कुछ cadres zonal level पे exist करते हैं, unit level पे exist करते हैं. So we decided that we will have a proper controlling levels for each and every cadre. और रेलवे बोर्ड जो पैन इंडिया के हैं वो रेलवे बोर्ड के पास मोस्टली ज्यादातर कैडर्स का कंट्रोल रहेगा. और ऐसे हम लोगों ने जोनल हेडक्वार्टर को एक प्रोविजन दिया कि वो अपना डिसाइड कर लें कि कौन कौन से उनके जोनल लेवल पे कैडर्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. और जो यूनिट लेवल के कैडर्स हैं उन्होंने एक बार जोनल लेवल ने जिसको रिलीज कर दिया कि वो जोनल हेडक्वार्टर लेवल पे नहीं होंगे, वो यूनिट लेवल पे या अगर डिविजन या वर्कशॉप डिसाइड करें कि सब यूनिट लेवल पे सब डिविजन लेवल पे अगर कैडर्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं तो उसको भी अपडेट कर पाएंगे. हम लोगों ने हर कैडर के लिए वी हैव क्रिएटेड वन यूनिक आईडी. सो व्हेनेवर ए कैडर इज क्रिएटेड, then a unique cadre ID is created, which captures all the attributes like zone or primary unit of that cadre, or cadre code, department, unit, etc. We have given one more provision, and if there is a cadre for which, let us say, for one or more, one hierarchy level is controlled by zonal headquarter and the remaining are controlled at unit level, that provision is also there. So, I mean, this is a very simple process. It typically takes about not more than 2 or 3 minutes to create a cadre, right? Thank you. So, next slide, please. Yeah, so this is again a very, very critical module. We have automated most of the aspects of book of sanctions, creation of book of sanctions, right? So initially, one time this updation will have to be done, and after the cadre ID has been created, so the concerned personal department staff will have to लिंक द कैडर आईडी एंड द पोस्ट, जितनी भी पोस्ट किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल यूनिट को कैप्चर करेंगे और उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल यूनिट के अंदर, डिवीजन के अंदर या वर्कशॉप के अंदर व्हाटएवर पोस्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज देयर फॉर टेम्पररी और परमानेंट और वर्क चार्ज और सुपरन्यूमरी स्टाफ, उन सबकी एक बार डिटेल अपडेट करेंगे. ऐसे मल्टीपल अपडेशंस किए जा सकते हैं. एंड वंस दैट डाटा इज सेव्ड, वी आर क्रिएटिंग वन BOS code for every such row, for every such record. A very important step that we have taken is that earlier we used to have a post code only for guested staff. Now we decided that we'll have a post code for each and every post that exists on Indian Railways. This will give us much better control over the way we manage our cadre. So for every post that is created, the unique post code is available, and whatever data has been updated provided at the time of BOS creation, those will automatically be updated. और जो specific updates attributes जो बच गए, जैसे temporary post की आपको कब तक उसकी वैकेंसी, कब तक वो अवेलेबल है पोस्ट या वर्क चार्ज पोस्ट किस वर्क के अगेंस्ट है, वो अपडेट किया जा पाएगा. हम लोगों ने उसके लिए स्पेशल एक अलग से इंटरफेसेस दिए हैं. हम लोग इसमें पूरे मॉड्यूल में बहुत सारे रिपोर्ट्स प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. सो यू विल very easily you will be able to see all the posts that are available in a, let's say, in a unit or the zone as a whole or the Indian Railways as a whole or smaller units. So that will go a long way in give you a very good picture about what all resources are available in the units as far as manpower is concerned. Next slide, please. Yeah. So as I said, manpower planning relates to management of posts. So once we have updated the post, we have created the unique postcodes for each and every post that exists on Indian Railways. After that, the surrender of post, the redistribution of post, creation or transfer of post, or the crew review that happens every 6 months, or the processes like extension of validity, we have provided online interfaces for that. Not only that, we have provided online workflows. तो हम लोगों ने ऐसा सिस्टम नहीं प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं जिसमें आपको कहीं से मैनुअली अप्रूवल करा के उसको डेटा एंट्री करनी पड़े. वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग अप्रूवल वर्कफ्लोज. तो जितनी भी अप्रूवल्स होंगी ऑनलाइन होंगी और जितने भी उसमें रिलेटेड अपडेशंस होनी होगी, चाहे वो बीएस कोड से रिलेटेड अपडेशंस हो या post related updation, वो automatically होगा. So we have done a lot of automation in the entire Cadre management module. And now we have put a lot of focus on the pinpointing also. So whenever a post is created or a post exists, we are insisting that the exact location at which the post is being operated should be available. Next slide, please. एक और important aspect जो हम लोगों ने cover किया इस मॉड्यूल में, दैट इज सीनियरिटी लिस्ट. तो हम लोगों ने एक प्रोविजनल सीनियरिटी लिस्ट क्रिएट करने के लिए इंटरफेसेस दिए हैं. So once the seniority list is updated, then later on, and this provisional seniority list is available only to the personal department officers, and they will be able to manage this seniority list. They will be able to modify this seniority list at any point of time. And at the end of year, when they are supposed to publish this seniority list, it will be, I mean, with a single click of a button, they will be able to publish this seniority list, and that will make the entire process very, very quick and very fast and very, I think, more reliable. Next slide, please. This is a new and again bold move that we have created here. What we have done is that so far we were only capturing be it IPAS or HRMS, we were only dealing with the zones, divisions, workshops, and construction. Now there are a whole lot of other units that exist on Indian Railways, so whether they are maintenance units or printing presses or railway stations or schools or training institutes. These were all not so captured in our applications. So what we have done is that we have basically now introduced these units also, so that we can know exactly what sort of manpower is deployed in individual units, and we'll be able to judge the efficiency or the training needs of these units better. Next slide, please. So before the launch of this application on pan-India level, we basically launched it on pilot basis on South Eastern Railway and South Central Railway, and we have got very good feedback from them. There were, I mean, based on their feedback, we have done a lot of improvements in the modules, and some bugs were found. We have fixed those also. And the response of these zonal railways has been very good. We got a lot of support from them. I thank them for that. Last week we had a VC of all the PCPOs, and we wanted to brief them about the steps that are being taken and what do we expect from their sides. We have this entire week we are conducting the training and familiarization sessions for all the other railway units, so that by Friday all these sessions will be over, and I think the railway units will be in a position to start working on creation of the database for all the Cadre management modules. We have also released the user manuals, and we are making further changes based on the feedback. We'll make further changes in the user manuals, but the basic work can be done based on whatever knowledge is required for this user manuals. Next slide, please. Yeah, so next steps. Today, I mean, I think by 5 o'clock or 5:30, these modules will become available to all the zonal railways. apart from the two zonal railways which conducted the pilot. And now these units are supposed to create the cadres and then update the data. I will lay special emphasis on the fact that this data is going to be used in a huge manner in very important aspects like promotion or like recruitment and all. So we have to make sure that whatever data is entered is correct and complete in all respects. Otherwise, we are going to face a lot of problems. So though there will be a lot of emphasis on time-bound completion of the process, but still a lot of focus is required. So that's why I would request everybody who is in charge, all the charges of general managers and DRMs, to tell their personal department to ensure that the data quality is maintained. We are going to monitor the progress, or we would help the railways to monitor the progress of this work. We'll be sharing reports regularly on the progress that has been made, and I hope that very soon, because South Eastern Railway was able to do this work in 15 to 20 days. I hope that 15 से 20 दिन के अंदर बाकी लोग यहाँ maybe अगर थोड़ा सा slow भी चलेंगे तो हम बहुत जल्दी इस process को complete कर पाएंगे. Next slide, please. Okay, so while I was sharing all the things that we have done, I thought that it would be a good idea to give you a glimpse of the team members who have.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. और अब मैं आग्रह करूंगी सर से कि अपने आशीर्वचनों से हम लोगों का उत्साहवर्धन करें सर.
A big effort has been done by Abral and his team. I never thought that it of course, I told them that you do it very, very fast, but I never thought that they will be actually be able to do it that fast. But they have done it. And now the job is that every general manager and every PCPO should be after it. The data should be properly filled up, and whatever data is available, that should be cleaned up. It should be sanitized. And whatever is to be done, it should be put in. And I would request, or I would say that all general managers, all DRMs should monitor it. They should make it their agenda item for the every week's meeting. It is extremely important, and it will give a tremendous improvement in dealing with the staff. The staff satisfaction will also improve. And in fact, there is plan already. Few teams have been made who are going to do all the selections of Group C through CBT. And in a controlled environment, all the selections are to be done at a fixed time. Every railway, every division's selection will be done simultaneously. And there will be a total transparency and no delays. Because my experience is at most of the places, the promotions are not given, it gets delayed. In fact, the unions here ask that you are not doing the promotions, but the day the vacancy has occurred, you start paying the people who are actually to be promoted, because it is administration who is not giving the promotions to the people. So all those things will go away if we do it properly, if we really treat it seriously and fulfill the requirement of the system. And it is a very, very good job done by them. Of course, Abral has done many things during last 1 year. So I thank him. Whatever I had asked him, he has done it. And the most important part is he has done it before time, whatever we had been telling. So that team is very, very good. I congratulate them all. And it was, I feel everybody will understand the seriousness. Everybody will understand the advantages which the Indian Railways is going to get out of it. And that should be encased, whatever is the opportunity available. That is all I have to say. And I hope everybody will work on it seriously.